Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into tonight's episode, can you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section. And it's ended Wrexham 1, Blues 1. As I said, thoughts in the comments. I'll just have a look at a few comments, really, because I put a question out on the lineup, and just a few comments. So this was like as the lineup came out, and I was a bit baffled with the lineup, if I'm being honest. Some really big calls, dropping Ryan Alsop, moving Water over to right back when we've got Samstead, on the bench, which quite baffled me, and not starting Tommy Doyle. So some big calls. Starting Dykes as well. The only reason I could see him starting Dykes was for the aerial threat on set pieces. And again, we can see from a set piece. I've been calling for it all season. I was calling it for last season. We needed a proper set piece coach in the building ASAP. I know we've got Jonathan Grimes, but he's just not up to the job. Do you know what I mean? We're leaking goals and we're not creating goals. Do you know what I mean? And it could be the difference from ending up 10th or 11th to getting a playoff spot. Do you know what I mean? Or potentially getting relegated. So let's have a look at. So I asked the question about the lineup. We will look at the lineup in a minute, and I will get to your comments. Lee Harvey said different, mate, but I trust. But if CD trusts that team, then I back it. Steve B said it doesn't fill me with confidence, but let's see. It might just work, but they have to be quicker on the ball. Yeah, again, it was a game of 2 hours, wasn't it? So Lee said Blues will give me a fucking heart attack. Can't do the fucking simple things. Yeah, so it was a game of 2 hours, guys. Let me just get to the comment. Game of 2 hours. I thought second half we looked really good. The intensity was up there. The first half, the things what stuck out to me was obviously corners against set pieces. Absolutely panicking when they get a corner. The intensity again, not moving the ball quick enough. Another thing as well, not willing to dribble. Like none of the players. From the first 3 or 4 games of this season, we've seen players, especially defenders like Clara. I thought Clara had a decent second half, but the first half and against Coventry and Sheffield Wednesday just looks a shadow of himself. He did do and I was really chuffed with it, man. You picked the ball up in the second half and ran with it and bumped straight into your man. We got a free kick from it, I think, but that's what we need. We need to be like running at the players, running at their when they're trying to press us. No one seems there's lack of confidence basically. So we're going 1-0 down. I'm going to get to the comments in a minute. Let's just quickly get this lineup up, man. I don't even know whether they've got the ratings in yet. If you just join, guys, just hit the like button and obviously leave a comment. I will get to the comments. So, Wrexham in decent form, but that was poor, weren't they? If that isn't too mid-table teams what thought that out tonight, I don't know what it is. A 3-4-2. When we looked at the transfer market, we kind of. I know a lot of Blues fans slag their transfer market off, but it seems to have worked out all right for them at the moment. Some really experienced Championship players, whereas ours, game by game, I'm thinking our transfer thing is really poor. Do you know what I mean? And while it was going through, I was thinking, yeah, great signing, but they're turning out to be duds, really. So, Beadle in goal. I thought Beadle done all right, to be fair. When I seen he'd been picked, I thought, fucking Jesus Christ, mate. You know, that's a big shout for me, really big shout. But he done okay, man. Made a couple of decent saves. Iwata was right back. I thought I didn't think he was that good. I thought he really struggled, to be honest, especially in the first half. I mean, they all played okay in the second half. Clara picking up a 6.3. Again, I thought he was poor, Clara. Jack Robinson was kind of solid, picking up a 6.8. I had a feeling you'd bring Jack Robinson in, actually, rather than Newman. Cochrane, I think Cochrane's struggling in the championship. It's definitely a step up for him, and he's trying to find his feet. Picking up a 6.5. Pike done okay, picking up a 7. I thought Mark Leonard was fairly poor. Done one or two good touches, but again, it seemed to slow the play down. He was always sideways or backwards passing. I couldn't understand why Doyle wasn't here in this position where McCurser is. Good to see Patrick Roberts on the score sheet. Really good move in the first half. Start of the second half, and good to see Patrick Roberts off the mark. Hopefully that will get the confidence flowing. Lyndon Dykes absolutely poor, woeful. Listen, I know he scored some important goals for us, but he's just not a 90-minute man. And again, like I said, just the only reasoning for him to be picked in the starting 11 for me is for his height. For me, it would have been Kyogo. Do you know what I mean? And another thing as well, where's the press gone, guys? I mean, the commentator said that we're the top of the league for high pressing, but these last 3 games, it's gone. There was a little bit in that second half where we was pretty much in our final third, you know, really pressing their defenders, and we got a few turnovers from it. But I don't understand why we haven't been doing it. You know, Damari Gray out on the left picking a 7.0. Thought he could have done better for that one chance he had. But yeah, all in all, you know, look at the match momentum here on the left. It was pretty much a nothing game. Weather conditions didn't really play, didn't help. Sorry. So yeah, I think. Look, at half time, I'd have took a 1-1 easily. Do you know what I mean? I'd have snapped you enough for a 1-1 result. You know, and especially kind of, you know, the performance as well. The performance in the second half was a lot better. Their average rating per man was 6.81. Ours was 6.69. Who got man of the match then? George Dobson, who got their goal. Centre midfielder. He got 7.7. Our top rated man was Patrick Roberts on 7.5. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me get into the comments now. Stop sharing that. We're not going to go for long tonight, guys, because really there isn't that much to talk about, to be honest. You're right, Carl. How are you, brother? Good evening, Nick. A better performance away from home. Yeah, I suppose Jay's got to take that into consideration. You know, away from home, but we should be doing a lot better. But it's a point. Yeah, I agree with that, Carl. It is where we're at the moment. What did everyone think of Wagner's comments before the game? I don't know if anyone heard of them. Sorry. So basically, the commentator asked him, like, you've obviously been reading social media, and he says, yeah, you know, I'm not a fool not to read social media. I see what's going on. And the commentator said, you know, with what's happened lately, does that kind of temper down expectations for going up this season? He said, no. He said, we're going for it this season. So that to me tells me that Chris Davis has got to pick things up. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think it's all down to Chris Davis. I really don't, guys. Blue Radley's saying, shocking first half, all the ball with no threats. Much better second half, more positive with the ball, and could have nicked it. Yeah. Lee saying better performance. You're taking the fucking piss. Lee's fuming actually. I've been reading a few of his comments straight after the game. So Lee's not happy at all. I mean, to be fair, Lee, I was fuming at half time. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely fuming. But the second half has made me feel a little bit better. But is it sort of like just papering over cracks? Do you know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it. You know, I think this international break's come at a great time as well. Are you a fan or a footballing big guy? Sure what that means, mate. You're right, Rich. I'll take a point away from home, but can't help but feel second half Wrexham were there for the taking at times, but didn't punish them enough on the counter. Yeah. They was there for the taking, man. There was absolutely shattered, mate. Difference is, if you never played in the pitch, you know fuck all. Seeing new games, Master, are you, mate? Loads better second half. Yeah, you seen us in the chat, weren't you? You was fuming at half time, man. Loads better second half. Patrick Roberts was class. Leonard too. First half awful. Yeah. Patrick Roberts will come good. What? I mean, his substitutions again was a bit off. Like, I don't want to for me, like, Doyle starts 100%, man. Do you know what I mean? We've seen it the last couple of games. He's the only one what brings the ball forward. You know, we just seem to be lacking in confidence, man. Beadle man of the match all day. Yeah, it's a good shout, Lee, to be fair. Paddy's saying we were shit, Nick. Can't disagree with that on first half. Second half, I thought it was okay, like I said. Sorry, Dean. Right, Dean. Need Doyle to start every game. Don't get it. Yeah, because he said, didn't he, after the Coventry game, Sheffield Wednesday game, that he's trying to get his fitness up. But he's been at the club since the start of the season, so I don't get that. So, because he took him off after 60 minutes, didn't he, against Sheffield Wednesday, and everyone was baffled then. So yeah, man. If you want to help the channel out, guys, there is a join button. People have been asking me how to help the channel out. So there's a join button. We're going to do the shirt as well over the international break. We'll do it a week tomorrow. So you get put in for a shirt. I'm lagging a little bit behind that, but we're going to do the shirt next Saturday. And there is a super thanks and super sticker. Jerry saying, hi, Nick. Better second half by far. Yeah. 100%, mate. You're right, Emza. Easy, lads. Strange lineup tonight. Yeah, it was, man. It was a wild one, wasn't it, Emza, man? Fucking hell. I thought my pal sent me a message saying, what is he asking to get sacked? But it was a good point. Crap first half, much improved second half. Yeah. Paddy's saying shite. Lee, why take Gray? Yeah, so he took Graham Roberts off at the same time, didn't he, Lee? I don't know. Was I tired? I don't know. A bit baffling for me. You take the two most creative players off. You're right, Bruce Radley, agreed. Much better second half. Spot on, Rich. You're right, Stu. How are you, mate? Pony, man. Paddy's saying. Keishi's that's a good that's good that we got Keishi back now. We're going to an international break, so we'll have Keishi back firing. He looked hungry, didn't he, Emza, when he came on, and that's what we need, man. The players, like, it's like two different games today. So when I'm talking about the game tonight, I'm like thinking, well, like you got to understand it was two different performances. Like the first half, it was just no one just wanted to know. It seemed like no one knew what they had to do. Whether that comes down to tactics, they just couldn't find a pass. Do you know what I mean? Must have got a bollock in second half, and they just upped the game. It wasn't as if like we was making loads of like intricate passes and making really you know, good chances. It was just we was up for it more. Definitely up for it more. Cochrane struggled again. Yeah, 100%. Matthew, man, he did. I don't know if he just joined, but I said he's struggling to get up to pace with the championship, man. Do you know what I mean? And what's the name as well? Like, I didn't even know this. Someone did say to me the other day, Laird's out for a while, but I heard it from, I think it was Chris Davis, who said he's out for a good while, talking months. Do you know what I mean? We have to see what the injury's like on Asai Samuel, who's another player, again, who's gone off the boil. Whether he's been playing with an injury, I'm not sure. But what's the crack with Samstead? I know we wanted to get rid of him in the transfer window, but he's a right back, man. Do you know what I mean? Shoehorning Watson into right back, that's no good, man. Do you know what I mean? I know he's played right back there before, but for me, you put Samstead there. You're right, Brummy saying, how are you, mate? Good afternoon, lads. Jonathan Grant. Yeah, 100%, brother. You need sacking tonight. Still not good enough. You're right, Paul. How are you, mate? Good to see you, man. Good to see Kesha back. Not more of a threat second half. Let's build on that. First half, poor first half performance. I don't think we complain about the second half though. Yeah. Because the thing is, like, imagine, lads, if we'd have fucking lost that 1-0, we're fucking sliding into an international break after, you know, the last 4 or 5 games where everyone's just wounded. Do you know what I mean? It's gone flat down the Blues. So I suppose we've just got to count our blessings that we're 2 unbeaten. Do you know what I mean? We're looking like a mid-table side at the moment. Keisha looked good, to be fair. Matthew saying Kogo, very unlucky. What about that finish, man? It was offside. He's had a couple like that, isn't he, where he's been offside and he's finished it class. He had one in the first game against Ipswich, didn't he? So he's got it. It's just when he knows, I don't know, man. I don't know, we can't go. He's got to start banging them in, though, innit? What should they say? How many of you in these comments have played semi-football? I have. Yeah, well, I don't know what you're trying to get at, Lee. Like, it was a poor first. It's plain to see whether you know football or not. It was a poor first half performance. The second half was much better. Do you know what I mean? Thought Beda played well tonight. Nice saying, yeah, I did as well. No, I mean the long balls, like that was a thing. What I forgot to mention as well. Right? Did you listen to Chris Davis's interview before the game? You know, actually, Peach died. He was saying, right, that the way I play football, because I think the commentator asked him, are you going to adapt? And he said, no, I played 70 games exactly the same way, and I'll continue to play that well, and that way, and that really kind of shocked me. Do you know what I mean? Because that's like stubbornness. Because certain managers, and we've seen it this season, have figured us out, certain teams. So I was quite surprised at that. I was like, you know, and he even went into explaining like how he sets up and how the right winger kind of drifts in as a number 10 and the long ball to the right back. And I was thinking, why is he saying all this? And I've got nothing against Chris Davis. I'm neither Chris Davis in or out. I just want Blues to win. Do you know what I mean? But I was baffled at that. Set pieces are still a massive issue, 100%. Emu, man, massive issue. We've conceded the most set pieces in the championship. Yeah, sideways and backwards, man. That first half was getting me right frustrated. 1 second, lads. Yeah, man. The sideways and backwards passing was just fucking horrendous, man. So frustrating. And there's no outlet balls either. Do you know what I mean? There's over 93 people watching, guys, which is amazing, man. If you can, just do me a massive favour, hit the like button. Obviously, subscribe if you haven't already. We do these instant matches pretty much after every game. So, yeah, they're just chilled ones, really. You know, just see how everyone's feeling. And, you know, we've got a 2-week break now. I can't stand them. I don't think no one likes them, do they? Albion, I've got Millwall, have that. How are you, Lee Burke? You're all right anyway, mate. Blue Radley's saying, to be fair to Clara, he has a different partner every match. Newman, Robinson, Cashin. Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point, mate. Looks a lot better in that second half. I love it when he picks up the ball and drives with it. You know, like we were seeing last season, Blue Radley. And like I just mentioned, he'd done it once in that second half. And I thought, go on, son. You know, just a bit of confidence for the defenders or the midfielders to pick the ball up and run with it. Yeah, man. And it's so difficult to get to the ball, to get the ball to Stansfield. We're gonna get Jay on in a bit. Sorry, see what Jay thought of it as well. He's not been very well, guys. He's been laid up in bed. If people don't know, with that virus, there's a mad virus going around. You know, I had it for about a week and a half. There's loads of people going down with it, sort of like another form of coronavirus. Lee saying it's not Chrissy D, it's the players. I think it's a bit of everything, mate. Diffuse the whole Hollywood derby as much as possible. Only one yellow card for a bit of complaining. No, man. Big up Pemzo used to play for Watford Youth, got paid, put in my rave music, fucked it off. Yeah, that would have fucked it off. That would have fucked it up, sorry. I think it's CD that said, I'm not going to complain about the second half. We have plenty of injuries too. Yeah, they're mounting up, ain't they, the injuries as well. So I think the international break has come at a really good time for us. Yeah, so, right, let's bring Jay on then, mate. Let's bring my Blues brother on, see what Jay's got to say about it. Let me just start that comment. How are you, brother?
All right, son.
Yeah. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you, Sam. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, good. So, first and foremost, how are you? You've come from your virus.
Yeah, man, loads better, mate. I mean, what's this? I ain't used to doing all this. Mate, I need to do a video. I ain't done one. Like, I've just been proper ill, mate. We went to London for Jem's birthday the weekend.
Yeah.
It's like a Phantom of the Opera play, like a musical thing. It's all right, to be fair. It's not really my thing, like, but it was all right, like. And then
where did you go, Jay? Where did you go, Simon? You went to London to watch what?
You know, Nick. We went to London for the weekend.
Yeah.
It was like a Phantom of the Opera play for Jem's birthday. Bit like a musical thing and that. And then I woke up about 3-4 in the morning, and he just started from there, mate. Just like really aching, like my joints, my back. And I just couldn't stop going to the toilet, mate. So I sleep it off, like. But yeah, just horrendous.
So you're better now, though. Feeling a bit better now.
Yeah, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, brother. I'm not too bad, man. Right, then talk to me about tonight, Jay. Game in 2 halves?
Yeah, definitely, mate. 2 different teams, mate. Started off again that first half, and I thought, here we go again.
Yeah.
It ain't Chris Davies. Like, I mean, I've got his full backing, mate. Like, it's just frustrating. I don't know if it's like a confidence thing with him or what. I mean, I was on about this to my dad like the other day. There's a couple of weak links for me. Like, I don't think Pike's the same player, mate. To be honest, he's giving the ball away too. He just don't seem switched on to me. Like, I do love him, like, but he's not quite cutting it for me yet. And again, confidence thing, is it because we're in a different league or what? I ain't sure. Kumas, I thought he had a better game coming on. He ain't been doing it for me recently, mate, to be honest. But I've got to say, like, you know, credit where it's due. Before he come on, and he was a bit better than he has been. What's his name? Clara as well. I thought he had a decent game, a better game. Because, like you said the other week, he's been a bit of a shadow of himself, hasn't he? Like, getting a bit more confidence again there, like how he was and stuff, and he was holding the ball off well and that. But yeah, it's definitely two different teams, mate. Way better second half, and I'll take a point, mate. There, really would.
I was going to say, Jay, like I would have took a point before kick-off because I wasn't very confident going into that game at all. In fact, if truth be known, I thought we'd lose that tonight before kick-off. I wasn't confident at all. I wasn't looking forward to watching it. I felt really flat about it. You know, sometimes when you kind of wake up in the morning, you think, "Oh, Blues are on tonight, something to watch." I hadn't felt that. I didn't feel that vibe of looking forward to the game. So, and like you said, you know, kick off, and it was just very much of the same of what we've been watching, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he didn't pick that fucking cash in, mate. And I know that we all make mistakes and stuff, but mate, how many mistakes can you make? Like when he played the other day, mate, he cost us that game. He did.
He's garbage, mate.
Yeah, like you can't keep saying, "Oh, players make mistakes." Like, and I get it. Like if it was one or two, like, if that was me at work, mate, I get a mistake. It's either a bollocking or like a disciplinary. Like you know, it's that. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
I mean, it goes back into the recruitment, Jay. What you like? I know we've done podcasts on the recruitment before, and we've kind of rated it quite highly. What do you think of the recruitment now? Now we've played nearly 10 games.
It's a strange one for me because they can do it. Like it's like at Ipswich, we got robbed, mate. He moves way better. Like we started off the season with a bang, you know what I mean? And then I don't know what's happened since.
Ronaldo.
They can do it.
Even you said, all right, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Fucking class, that is. I know that one.
Shall I get my hair? Shall I get my hair shaved and have a little D at the front?
Yeah.
Good for the old 90s Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Timber on him now, isn't he?
Yeah. Steve B saying, why pick a player for his height? Yeah, so someone mentioned just a minute ago about how deep Dykes was. Really deep, like he wasn't kind of like a focal player, you know, where we could get the long balls to. He's really deep. So Steve said, why pick a player for his height? It was blowing a gale, you don't put the ball up in the air. Yeah, it's quite true, man. Lee's on an absolute crazy one here, Jay. It's going nuts. It's going nuts, man.
What's the matter, son? What's the matter,
what's he saying? Like, too many fans know fuck all about football just because you go to the Blues week in, week out, but it don't mean shit until you've played it. I'm sure a few people have played football over the years. Yeah, it's just one of them, innit?
Yeah.
I thought we were good in the second half. I think everyone's saying we was good in the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Probably scored a couple, to be honest. There was a couple of times in the ball went in the box, and I think it's like Kyogo and like Gray and like plays like that. Like they just overshot it. So, for a cracking ball in, they could have just come onto it and put in the back of the net. Like, but the ball had just gone behind them. Whether that was due to the weather or just slightly misplaced, or I don't know, because the weather was shit, weren't it, as well? So
yeah,
had a bit of an impact on the game tonight. But yeah, it was definitely two different teams, mate. We started off shit and it was way better second half. I don't know if Chris Davis gave him a bollocking or give him a good talking to, or it was loads better.
Wagner was in with the crowd again, John.
Yeah.
He's in the crowd. Fair play to him, man. I mean, he flew over for the 2 games. I would have thought, like I mentioned it on the last stream, that they would have had a sit down, Knighthead and Chris Davies.
Yeah, he didn't look happy the other night, though, mate. When we
No,
drew.
didn't know. I don't know if you clocked it, Jay. I just mentioned it. The commentator asked him about, like, you know, due to these recent poor results, has it changed anything in terms of like consolidating this season and then maybe going for it next season? The commentator said this to Wagner, and Wagner said, "Nah, we're going all guns blazing for this season." So that's a crack, man. Do you know what I mean? He's not altering the goalpost. Basically, he's still going for it this season. And do you know what? I think this is a season to do it, you know, Jay, because I don't think there's many standout teams. Do you?
No, they're right. I think the only thing that's holding us back is ourselves.
Mm.
And is it like a confidence thing or what? I mean, like I said to you, mate, you know, Ipswich, I think with it, there's a few problems with this. And like, you can look at it in a lot of ways. Now, what you got to understand is Chris Davies, he's took on his first step to go on his own, hasn't he? So he's done it right in my eyes. He hasn't done a Rooney and just starts off in the Championship because he thinks he can do it. He's gone to League One. It's still a tough league to get out of. We didn't play the best football, but we got the job done, didn't we? And my mindset is, mate, I don't care how we play, as long as the lads have a bit of fight and we can get 3 points, and that's the main thing. Like, so whether we have one shot or like 2 or 3 shots and not we come away with a win, mate. A win's a win.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna moan. I ain't gonna be one of these that's gonna moan and pick faults if we've won anyway. What's the point? We won. So you were in a pretty season. It's got the job done. It's his second season now, but it's in a different league. So you've got that issue. So I'm sure that you watched his interview the other day. So he's going to be learning as he's going on, like he said in his interview. And then you've got like what Wagner was saying about we're going to go for it. And then you've also got the pundits that are jumping on the bandwagon of getting, and I'm guilty of it as well, getting the Blue Noses like really excited to get promoted and putting us down as one of the favourites. So, do you know what I mean? So like you've got that, which is getting your hopes up. Like, so for me, I'm not too fussed if we don't go up this season. I'd rather have a good season and maybe go with it next season. But
I totally agree with you, Joe. I think I did as well. I think for me, I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. After that Blackburn result, I think that was the ultimate high for me. I thought, like, we could potentially finish top 2 here. You know, playoffs kind of like the worst case scenario. But for me now, it's kind of switched round where I think playoffs is best case scenario. Even though I mean, if we'd have won that, we'd have been 5th. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Just something quickly here, Jay, I just wanted to read. It's something on Twitter. Someone had put, Blues fans have gotten too used to sacking managers. The last thing we need at the club now is changing the manager.
My dad, my dad, mate, like, you've seen him, like, met him a few times, you know, he's at Blue now, he's been at Blues for years, home and away, and like, obviously, because me and you do the YouTube thing and that, I like to read everything. I like to look at everybody's opinions, and when I do like my podcast stuff, like, I always see like people having different views and opinions is a good thing because it's conversation. I hate these people that like try and convince someone that they're wrong, and now like I see it as a positive thing. So like when I was telling my dad's quite irated. So when I was telling people saying Davies out and all this, he was like, you know, we should be used to it. Blues have been like this for like the last fucking 40 years, you know, and he's still convinced we're going to be near the top, even now. And he said, reckons Chris Davies ain't going anywhere. And that's a Blue Nose that's been all over, like, you know, for 40 years, and I've been a baby, you know, he's been Blues home and away and that, and that's how he feels about it. Like,
Yeah, very similar to me.
Because he's a new manager, mate, as well. You know, you've got to understand that. Like, he's going to get things wrong, and like we said at the start of this season, me and you've both said it. We're going to lose games this season. I'm already prepared to lose games.
Yeah.
Like I think the pundits haven't helped, and like the betting and stuff and placing the odds for us to play, which I think that's got a lot of fans hyped up, and I think that's why a lot of us are getting a bit pissed off every now and then. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I've been pissed off like, with the Coventry game. I thought we was shit, and the Sheffield Wednesday game, they were there for the taking. I said this to my dad; he agreed with me as well, and they were there for the taking. But we go again. Hard game tonight. Wrexham have spent some money, ain't they? 33 million.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, spent a load more than us.
Yeah, so we had a good conversation, you know, and we both said if we could come away with a point there, then it'd be a decent result, like. Yeah,
really decent point, and very much the same as your old man. You know, you can't be sacking managers after 8 games.
No,
I've got a pal who's very similar age to me, and you know sometimes when you get something in your head, like you can be watching a Blues game, and you think, like it's down to the manager, and then you end up you end up convince other people that the manager needs sacking, and it's crazy. And he kept sending me things. This was as a Coventry game was going on, and it's the tactic to, he kept sending me voice notes and all that. And I thought he done it actually when Rooney was manager. He wanted Rooney to stay on. But I've got other friends like that as well. What kind of convince you to jump on their side? And whereas me, I just want Blues to win, Joe. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't. Especially after what he'd done last season, you can't be sacking him after 7-8 games.
We all want Blues to win, mate. You know what I mean? And he'd shit when we left. You know, like fucking. We went to London, mate, right, for Jem's birthday, and I managed to watch like probably 3/4 of the Coventry game, mate. And on the way down there, like driving down, I was fuming. I was absolutely fuming.
There he was.
You know, so it does have an effect on you, you know, but we all do differently. But like I said, you know, like when I do my podcasts and stuff and I do my social media stuff and that, I'll see, I'm not taking what people are saying, but I like the fact that people have got different opinions because it's conversation. But I hate when people try and convince people that you have to try. I hate that. Like, that's what pisses me off.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't read under the full-time school, like I've mentioned a few times in the job, because you can end up taking other people's views on. Okay, let's just read a couple of comments. It's typical that Kyogo scores and it's been ruled out for being offside. Yeah.
Took it well, though.
Brilliant finish, weren't it, Joe?
Yeah, I was happy for him, really. I know it was offside, but still, he still got it in the net. Even something as small as that, because he's been frustrating me. But then again, like, have the players not been playing to his strengths and that? And there's been a couple of times when he probably could have scored, and there was that one where like he fluffed it, didn't he? But like I think he bounced a bit funny and caught the wrong side of his foot. Like, he's got it. Like, he's a talented player, and he took it well tonight. And again, just something as small as that could just push him on to give him a bit of confidence. You know what I mean? But I think at the minute, like, it's like Davies just trying to find his best 11 and just see what.
A lot of people mentioned about him WhatsApp. So we had Samstead on the bench, Jay, and he WhatsApp right back. What did you make of that? And what did you make of Iwatta's performance at right back?
Yeah, I thought he'd done all right, mate.
Right.
He got a job done. Yeah.
A lot of people are saying very similar.
I just think it's paid a minute for me, mate. And he didn't play that brighter side Samuel, did he?
No, that's what I mean. He's injured, isn't he? He picked up an injury.
You know, mate, he's another one who's been doing me head in as well. Like, I mean, not the fucking foul throws and that, mate. This is like under 9 stuff. Do you know what I mean? Not fucking hell. Every game he was foul throwing. Like,
No, yeah. No.
You learn this when you're fucking 9 years old, not at this level. Won't mind if it was once every fucking game. Fucking hell.
So his hamstring, yeah, you're right, Alan. Yeah, man, his hamstring's gone. Fucking Ethan Laird, big blow that.
I know, mate. Gonna miss Laird now.
Big blow that is, mate.
How come he took Stano off? Was he injured again? Did he have a little knock, like a precaution, or?
I don't think so, mate. I think he just took him off. I think he brought.
Oh, Leonard had a good game as well, mate. I thought
Yeah,
Leonard.
a lot of people are saying Leonard. I was a bit 50-50 about Leonard. He done a couple of nice passes, but then there was a patch where he just kept passing it back. But a lot of people here are saying, yeah, he had a good game. Amy's saying Leonard and Roberts man in the match for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I kind of read the game a little bit different to everyone else. I mean, I'm not saying he had a bad game. I just didn't think he done anything really special, because I think them two number sixes are so deep that there needs to be a little bit more further up the pitch. Do you know what I mean? To start spraying the balls forward, because if you watch when Doyle plays as a 6, he comes deep and runs with the ball. Whereas I'm not so sure about the others, especially Pike lately. Carl's saying need 2 new backroom staff. 2 coaches on. Back Davis 100% backing, but he needs to change a lot of things.
Needs to get rid of that fucking coach, mate. I think that one who does the set pieces. You fucking hell, like, again. Like, do you know what I mean? Every
Jonathan
game.
Grimes. Yeah.
Fuck him off.
I mean, yeah, definitely. We've talked about this loads, haven't we, about the set pieces? You know, yeah, man. So looks at Christopher Evans is saying the intensity was there to see in the second half. That's why he's stubborn, because when the players play like that and put the graft in, Wrexham didn't know what to do. Very, very true, mate.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks ever so much for the comments, guys. We're not. I mean, we've been going for 43 minutes now. I'll just read a few of my. I mean, what's the crack with your channel, Jay? You still obviously you've been ill and.
I'm going to do a video tomorrow about the game. And I've got a giveaway as well. So if you do want to, if anybody's watching that hasn't, all you have to do is just go on my post on the channel, and it'll just say if you want to enter, comment your favourite Blues player ever, and then you're entered, and then you get like a hoodie or a t-shirt. Like I'm actually wearing one of them. But yeah, they're nice fit.
Yeah.
It's just something to the Blue now.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Okay, Matthew's got a question here for us. So, honest opinion now, lads, do you think we will be getting playoffs this season? If not, is that good enough? Jay, do you want to answer that first?
We spoke about it, mate. I don't think it's a bad thing if we don't go up this season. I think I mentioned it before. Like, I do want to go up, obviously.
Yeah.
Potential to do it, 100%. I just think again, like with that change in the Championship to the Premier League, it's a massive gap, and I don't think that we'd have to have another. We'd have to have another clear out. Personally, like, do you think, Nick, as well?
Yeah. For me, on that question, what's he saying? Matthew, but the honest opinion now is, do you think I think we can get playoffs, yeah, because I think the quality of the Championship is very poor this season. So definitely, we just need to put a good run together.
But it won't be the end of we didn't, you know what I mean?
No. I mean, like you said, Jay, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but would it be the end of the world for the owners? Not the end of the world, but would they start fucking wanting to sack Chrissy Davis if he just misses out on the playoffs? I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I
think that's Rory.
Up the Blues, Nick. New keepers.
Up the Blues, Nick. We need 2 new keepers and 2 new right backs.
Rory.
Rose, because Yeah, it was because that was a position we were stacked with on the right back side, and now we've got one right back which you don't want to play. Two new keepers. I've always said about the keepers, even though I think Allsop's proved me wrong, and I thought Beadle had a good game. I mean, when it's in Beadle on the team sheet, I thought, fuck me, I bet Richie House to fucking having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Beadle, isn't it?
Nah, man.
He has to play him at some point now because of the loan agreement. Has to give him some game.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if you look as if he's took him off because of the goals they've conceded. I don't think that's.
He could well have, yeah. And a couple of strikers were already saying as well, yeah. Okay, so let me just fly through these and then we'll.
Did you speak to Josh as well, like with because we've
yeah.
For anybody that doesn't know, there's a group of us now. So the people that have left Blues Focused, some of them have gone off on their own now to do their own thing, and we've like formed a group together. So like every month we'll meet up and do a podcast where we're all in the same room. There's me, Tommy Kells, Nick hopefully, Josh and Fitzpatrick as well. They've got their own channel, the Fitz Bros YouTube channel. You got Jamie as well from Blues Focus who does Lawn Does Law. That's his YouTube channel. But we've got like our own little logo thing where it's going to like unite a lot of blues channels together. And then we've got like a Facebook page where we can just upload each other's videos and just help each other out and yeah, just show what people, blues is all about. So it's good to get you on there.
Yeah. No, he did ring me. He rang me Saturday and put me on the WhatsApp group. I'm not 100% sure how it works all at the moment. I did put on the group, does anyone want to come on and do this full-time instant match reaction? But I'm not sure how it works. So I'll just keep my eye on it all and we'll get myself involved. Yeah, John, I noticed as well, which we haven't seen for a while, have we, the press? Do you know what I mean? What's happened to the press? Because I think we're better with the press when we got Kyogo and Stansfield on the pitch. But it was nice to see in that second half. Really pinned them back, and we got a couple of turnovers from it, didn't we, John?
Yeah. I mean, there's a comment as well, Nick off Keith. My dad, because I was talking to my dad about the last few games last night that I was telling you about. He said the same thing about missing Alfie May. Even he said that. I
know, yeah. Kind of like, do you think it's mad, isn't it? Because in certain areas, I don't think we're better off than last season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I say, in hindsight now, with the recruitments, like some of the players we've signed haven't worked out. We didn't even see Fujimoto. I mean, some of them have been good signings. Damari Gray's been turned out good, isn't he? I think Patrick Roberts.
Shoulders, mate. Damari Gray.
Yeah, head and shoulders, man.
Fucking class, mate. I'll tell you who we did miss, though, and I'm glad to see him back tonight, was Keshi Anderson, mate.
Yeah. He's a great player in the game. We really
still can't believe we had three as well, like. He's fucking
I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's fucking class, mate.
Yeah. You're right, Stu's saying, for me, they cut us open and bypassed our midfield with a single ball and moved themselves up by like 30 yards, happening time and time again. We were much better in the second half, but still too pedestrian. Yeah.
It's frustrating to watch, because like you said, Nick, like we've said this like a few times, like when you watch it on telly, it's different than going to the game because you can see all the spaces, can't you? When the camera zooms out and when Blues are going forward, and then like there was a couple of times in the first half where I had a couple of the Blues fans like boom, and we could have passed the ball forward and we passed it back, and it like watching it, I was like, for fuck's sake, just get it forward.
Yeah.
You know, like, it is frustrating to watch.
Frustrating. 2.5.
It is really frustrating to watch.
I mean, towards the end of that first half, I went and done a bit of washing up, and you can see my TV from the kitchen. And I was thinking, like, fucking hell, man, I'll be fuming because my mate Shay and Daz went, and I thought I'd be fuming if I went there now. Do you know what I mean? But I'm glad we turned it around. Good question here. Would you start Beadle next game, John?
Yeah, I thought we were doing all right. Yeah, we're doing all right.
I'm just saying, no.
He's a good keeper, mate. Look, again, you know, he's a kid. It's confidence. I think a lot of them. Like, I think it's a confidence thing, and I think as the season goes on, if they can try and, because even the commentator was talking about it, about like the set pieces, like obviously we're all aware that we shitted set pieces, like we've all said on, you know, we've all saw and read things on social media as well. It's all on the Blues articles and stuff, and that we're all pissed off with it and that, and it's true. Look, it happened again tonight. You know, we've been caught out with set pieces a lot, like, so. Yeah. The players are going to be like looking at stuff. They do read stuff. They do see stuff. So it's going to affect them. Like it's going to play on the minds. They're going to be overthinking it. Like, and the commentator like said that tonight when I was watching it on the telly and stuff. And you can see that they're nervous at the back, like about making a mistake. They look nervous.
Really nervous, mate. That's one thing I did note down. We look really nervous. Yeah. Especially the back four. And someone just put here about CD needs to get his players moving forward better. Yeah, we look devoid of ideas. You know, obviously in parts of that second half we've done a few nice link up plays. But a lot of our chances came from the press. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And getting turnovers.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, man. For a lot of stuff to be worked on, guys.
We could have scored a couple, mate, in the second half, to be honest. Looking back at it. I just think we went through a bit of a patch where there was like, I can't remember what games it was, but there was like 3 or 4 games when we had like 3 fucking shots across all 4 games, and that ain't good enough. Like, do you know what I mean? No. At least they're trying now. Do you know what I mean? And we getting shots away. We look like we want to try and score goals now.
In fact, let's have a quick look at what the crack was with the how many shots did we have? Stats. We had we only had 8 shots. We had 8 shots to create 2 big chances. So we had 3 on target. No, 12 shots.
It's better than 3 shots across 4 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't share that, but yeah, that was a crap. Nick, the virus is called the Starmer virus. I like that one, Keith. Yeah. Fucking hell, mate. There's some skinnies in it.
Nick, I was fucking pissing myself on your live stream, mate. I was crippled in bed, in agony, and someone mentioned about cashing because I was fuming about it, mate. Fucking hell, mate. Honestly, it cheered me right up. Yeah, he's got a bit of a funny run to him, and someone said he looks like he's got rickets.
Oh yeah. Fuck you, rickets, man. Yeah, that was class. Yes, cheers, right, mate. It was blowing a right old Gail Platt. Yeah, Gail Platt. We ain't seen Gail Platt, man. I don't know what's going on with him.
What about Pateka as well?
Yeah, I know.
Really good.
He must just He's another player, Jay. What likes to pick the ball up and run at players.
Yeah.
Lead player of the year.
What was that comment then, Nick? Saying he's done his time.
Free Diddy. The man's done his time now. Free Diddy.
Who's that?
Free Diddy. No, who's that? Trev. Is that Trev or Twigs? Is that
Twigs?
Twigs.
See
what John's got to say. We do like pace still though. Yeah, like everyone's saying. For me, the passing is slow, but hope that we will come as I get used to where each other are going to be. Yeah. And again, it comes down to that number 10. Now we haven't filled that number 10 spot with a decent playmakers beyond me. 2 seasons. That's quite frustrating. We'll read a couple more comments. We'll finish off then, Joe. All right.
Yeah, man.
You're right, Gilbert. How are you, brother? I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as fuck about tonight. And me, mate. We got Cochrane begging for fouls. What the fuck? But grew into the game after we scored. CD needs the player to be on the front attacking wise. Yeah.
Oh, I
Needs
missed
to
the
be on
goal.
the front foot. Sorry, mate.
I missed the goal as well.
Blues goal.
Yeah, I missed it.
How did you?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. So I'm waiting for the replay. Was it a good goal or not?
Yeah. It was a good piece of play, to be fair. Yeah.
I watched the game and missed the fucking goal.
Fucking, that's typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Choose saying at least we didn't lose. That was going to be a disastrous going into the break on another loss. Yeah, choose. That's what I'm saying. Like, fucking, if we'd have lost that game tonight, and played very similar to the first half, oh, mate, everyone would be going nuts. Trust me. Nuts, man. So, the next game. Nick J. Emu, you're coming down to the whole game, all meet up in town for a drink. Is that on a Saturday at 3 o'clock, Jerry? I think it is. You're working for that, Jack?
What's the date for it, mate?
It would be 2 weeks tomorrow, I think. Lee's on one tonight, I know, yeah. So, nice one for all the comments, guys.
Yeah, the 25th.
Yeah. 25th. Could be the 25th.
It's either the 18th or the 25th. I'm off both of them anyway, so if I can get a ticket, I'd love to go.
Yeah, we like that one, John, yeah. John would have sold the missus for a draw. Before the game, I thought we would be lucky to get a point today. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I don't think anyone was expecting a win tonight. So, yeah, man.
Point, mate.
Right, nice one, guys.
Point to point.
Point to point, yeah.
Tough game.
Sorry, I can't read. Sorry, Jay. Carry on, mate. Sorry.
Now, they've spent money in Wrexham. They ain't a bad team, are they?
Some really good players.
I was just like, when they scored that goal, like, you have all thoughts in your head, and I thought, fucking Wrexham ain't won at home yet all season, and trust it to be fucking Blues. And when they scored, I thought, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pateka is ready to go. He's another star. Let him roll. They did with Belly. Yeah. So someone just mentioned about you because you mentioned about Pateka, didn't you, Jack?
Yeah.
So yeah, wicked nice one, lads. So we roll into the international break. 2 unbeaten, 2 draws. We are sitting. Let's quickly look at the table before we finish off. Share that. Standings. Okay. I mean, if you remember, someone put in the comments, which is quite a good thing. Which do you remember last season? We didn't start off great last season, Joe.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
I think we was around about 7th or 8th. So we're sitting 11th now.
Well, you got to remember, he's got
12 points.
Was it last season or the season before when Coventry lost? No, it was last season, man. Yeah, in the playoffs, weren't they?
Yeah.
They lost 17 games and they still made the playoffs.
Yeah. And do you know what, mate? I can see that being very similar this season as well.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's no standout teams. I think Coventry and Middlesbrough are the only teams what are looking. They're the only teams what ain't lost. I think Coventry are looking really good this season.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, and Middlesbrough. Then other than that, you know, they're all pretty much wishy-washy. You know, you got Charlton up there in 9th, Swansea, who we beat you.
Yeah, look at Ipswich though as well. You know, the pundits going mad about him. Look where they are.
Ipswich, Sheffield United, bottom of the league. You know. So yeah, it's not all doom and gloom, man. It's not all doom and gloom. Stop sharing that.
Hey, look, it's a long, long road. We sing the best song in the world, mate. Through the joys and the sorrows. We all know it's a long, long road, but we keep right on, mate. Up the fucking Blues. Come on.
Yeah, man. Nice one, Joe. Right, thanks ever so much, guys, for tuning in. We'll wrap. I'll do the shirt giveaway over the international break. So if you're not a join member, maybe hit the join bell and get him with a chance to get him a chance to have a shirt. Basically, it will be the third shirt of last season. So yeah, thanks ever so much, Joe. Thanks ever so much for joining me. Really appreciate it, brother.
Cheers for in on me as well, mate. When I've been poorly as well.
No worries, mate.
Cheers,
God bless, man. And to everyone else, peace out and keep right on.
Up the Blues, come on.